Dungeons and Drimbus is rated R for rude language, rough violence, and raunchy humor.
Here's what happened previously on Dungeons and Drimbus. With Queenie gone, the crew argues over what to do next. After much bickering, the captain takes a vote and expresses his disappointment in the crew's decision to wait and potentially let Arcus Crusadia slip away. When the crew go to sleep in their coffins for the day, they are suddenly awakened by the smell of garlic and are confronted by a mysterious white feline with a grudge. Lockley is tied up, and Captain Bloodbags is nowhere to be seen, as there is a massive hole where the captain's quarters once were. And now, Dungeons and Drimbus presents Blood and Booty.
Vampirates. You stumble out of your coffins, coughing and choking on this burning, garlicky gas. The mysterious figure stands before you and says,
"Which one of you bloodsuckers killed my mother?"
And as you look up towards the captain's quarters, you see an empty void, as if that entire section of the ship just vanished. The sun shines above you, burning into your skin, as Lockley lets out a muffled scream from the ground where he sits trussed up like a pig. What do you do?
Tuliere takes out his silver cutlass and points it towards the intruder. "What have you done?" And then you see vines shoot out from the ground around their feet and wrap them up.
Sick. Give me a whirl.
Okay, I guess we're not talking.
9.
Full success. Mysterious figure. You see vines suddenly burst out from corners of the ship where they should not be bursting and wrap around your feet, holding you in place.
Okay, this is not ideal.
I can target 2 people, so can I use the other one on Lockley to try to get him free?
Yes, you can. Tuliere, you see the sun shining in. You know it will take at least an action to get into the safety of the shade. But you all see Tuliere stand firm. And as the vines wrap up the mysterious figure's feet, you also see the vines beginning to untangle Lockley's bindings. You see him shut up on purpose to not draw attention to himself. But you see Tuliere is exposed not only to the garlic gas, but also to the sunlight.
Sable would like to step out of the garlic gas.
Okay.
And put her hood up. And actually, if she could go to Tuliere at the very least, to also put his hood up.
Ooh, so it takes an action of movement, so this will be your turn, but I'll say that on your way you can easily kind of pull up Tuliere's hood. Give me a mind roll.
That was a 7.
I'm gonna shoot you a message real quick.
Oh, a message.
Secrets already.
So many secrets.
Okay. Sable, you start running through the gas. You cough as you make it out to safety, but you are now out of the danger zone. You will not take damage from it.
Oh, okay. Good morning. Hi. Let's start there, shall we? Quite the first move, quite the first impression. You said someone killed your mom? Am I right? That's what you said. Let's start with, who is your mom?
Who's your mom?
So, question mark, is I'm holding my longsword, and I would like to take it and just slice through the vines and free myself.
Yeah, give me a body roll.
Yeah, and I have +2 to attack with it if I use it one-handed. Fuck my life. Okay, so that's a 1 with my pluses becomes a 6.
If it's a nat 1, it's a nat 1.
Yeah, so...
Homie, you got +5?
You chop into these vines, and while the blade finds purchase, you see as Tuliere stands resolute and continues casting, they actually sprout and creep up the weapon, disarming you.
Oof. All of you bloodsuckers. How dare you? You killed my mother and now this disrespect! And I wiggle.
Enticingly? Or
No, it's just really embarrassing, honestly.
yeah, you guys see that?
Also, I have multi-attack. I just have a wooden stake attached to either side of my hip and would like to use my second attack if possible.
Tuliere is close enough for a melee attack, but because you are restrained, the reach is restricted. You're gonna have bad luck, but please roll that.
Okay, so that's going to be, with bad luck, a 9.
Full success. You guys see this wooden stake plunge into Tuliere's chest, dealing critical damage to vampires as it enters in. A little bit of blood begin to spill out immediately.
No one try anything funny.
That's going to be very complicated for me because I think I'm a very, very funny person.
Not the time, Beau.
Beau, what would you like to do?
Beau is going to start to twitch. His shoulder blades kind of like click out of position as his arms turn into bat wings and he shrinks down.
What?
And Beau flies up into the rafters.
I only need one of you alive to get answers. And I gesture wildly with my stake.
You see Lockley pulls out his flintlock and is quietly in the fog taking aim at the back of this mysterious figure's head. And
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
crit
No.
fails.
Damn.
The gun jams and he goes, huh? And you see him, you may take a free action against Lockley if you so choose.
I just whisper fervently, "Human, this does not concern you. Get out of this place, I am rescuing you."
Give me a will roll with double bad luck.
It's gonna be a -1.
He doesn't even say anything, he just spits in your face.
Ew. Sable would like to use her whip to try and essentially disarm ?
It's hard to see through the fog. In fact, the fog does provide cover when you're outside of it, so it'll give you bad luck, but you can give me a mind roll to try and disarm that last wooden stake on their hip.
You do see just unhinged eyes glint at you through the shadows.
What color are they?
Blue.
Aw.
Yeah, he'd be very pretty if he wasn't so mangy.
Well, the first roll was a natural 12, so whatever. But you said bad luck, right?
Yeah.
Wait, no, wouldn't it be flat because you have good luck with the whip?
Yes!
Eat that.
Question mark, question mark, question mark. You hear as you feel that wooden stake just go flying off your body and you see it land in this mushroom's hand.
Please understand, we're open to your questions when you're not actively threatening us.
Sable, with that crit, you may take a second action this turn.
Lockley, grab Tuli, help him as best that you can.
I'll do what I can. And you see he starts trying to run through the fog, but he's fumbling with his jammed pistol, trying to put it in his waistband. He seems very frazzled right now.
And with that, Sable will pull out her blunderbuss, take aim at ? Are you open to a conversation or not?
I will need to speak with at least one of you if I want answers, so...
Well, it's a good thing I'm the one fucking talking, isn't it? Now go, ask your questions.
Which one of you killed a beautiful feline woman 20 years ago?
Does she have a name?
Amina, the rightful queen of Highclaw. Do not tell me you forgot her so easily.
Tuliere's eyes widen. Queenie. Queenie.
God. What? Well, good news for you, ? Mum's not dead. Better news, none of us did it, or would have done it. And take this part as you will, she's not here. So...
I don't believe you. Can I roll to see if I think they're telling the truth?
Sable, give me a will roll to see how persuasive you are.
plus will is a 10, so... bleh.
Full success, ? It doesn't necessarily feel like they're lying. Whether you believe them or not, who knows? But you're not getting you're a bad liar from this.
It cannot be... It cannot be true. You see, silent tears start, welling up in his eyes and streaming quietly down his face. My mother, after all these years, she is alive?
If it's who we think it is, then yes.
I'm gonna attempt to flap my wings in a way to push the cloud of gas outside of the ship.
Give me a body roll, please.
Oh, God.
That's a 1. That's a failure.
Beau, you kind of have to drop to do this. Like, you try fluttering, and you just discovered this form.
Yeah.
And you haven't quite mastered the balance, so you drop too much into the garlic gas. You're gonna take the wound from falling in the gas, which causes you to, like, grotesquely and suddenly de-transform as the ability Bat becomes exhausted. Beau! Lockley runs to you at this point and manages to shield you with his body from the sunlight as you feel your skin begin to sizzle, and he drags you out before you take damage.
Thank you.
Yeah, be careful.
You're human. You are kind to him. Are you not the kind of bloodsuckers I thought you were?
It seems you're catching on to that quite quickly. That's good.
Tuliere's like slumped on the floor in the shade, and then you're gonna see him pick up his hands as he's gonna start doing some hand movements, and then you'll see rose petals appear out of nowhere, and then an image of Queenie is gonna appear on the ship. And I'm gonna cast illusion.
Give me a will roll.
That's an 8.
Mixed success. Tom, you look at this image being projected in the fog, and it kinda looks like you remember your mother, but it also just kinda looks like you. It's fuzzy enough that this could be a trick.
I don't understand. If my mother's is alive, then why was she not looking for me? Why did she not find me? Could it really be?
Can I, my name is Sable.
I am Tom, the rightful heir to the kingdom of Highclaw.
Oh, I bet you are. I don't like pointing this gun at you, Tom. Now, if I lower it, can I trust that you'll stop attacking us and we can have a civilized conversation about your mum?
If you can convince me this is really her, I have no choice but to let you lead me to her. But if any one of you is lying, and Tom starts flipping the fuck out and just like waving the remaining stake wildly, he's like, I will not hesitate.
Of course. Sable will not stop pointing the gun at Tom based off of that. All right. Where should we start? And Sable will look at Tuli.
Before she was a vampire, Queenie stuck onto our ship. She had an infant child with her, but they were both near death. The captain and I deliberated over what to do. He was determined to save Queenie, but the child, I couldn't let that child live with being an undead infant for the rest of their days. Captain converted Queenie, and we set the child afloat in a dinghy, hoping that someone would find them and save the child.
Damn.
And someone did, but my life was not pleasant. It appears I have you to blame.
I assure you, whatever life you've lived was infinitely better than being an undead baby.
No, that is absolutely fair. Absolutely fair. I did not want that. I just meant you could have kept me and my mother in the same place, maybe.
Cursed to never grow.
Yeah, no,
never
definitely
develop.
not my
fair.
vibe, not my move. But it was you. You were there.
I was.
Tom will drop the wooden stake that he has clutched in his hands. Consider us even, I suppose.
Lockley, go get the goddamn steak.
Okay. And Lockley like scrambles and grabs the steak.
Lockley, put on the shade.
Oh, right, sorry. And you see Lockley just like runs, and he goes to run up the steps, but the steps are gone.
Fuck.
Yeah, I made some adjustments to your ship, but that thing, the big empty space is not me. That was not me. That was there when I got there.
And then you just see him going, actually, I'll roll for it. You see him grab onto one of the floorboards that's like sticking out like from the main deck, and he goes, and then like falls onto the ground. Fuck. One more time, hold up. Mixed success. He goes up, he pants himself on the edge of the floorboards as he does. He goes, oh, don't look. Don't look. He like rolls over.
Oh dear.
He goes over and then starts extending the shade.
Thank you, Lockley.
Yeah, he kind of like sticks his head down like over the edge. He goes, yeah.
Okay, so Tom, just to clarify, when you got on the ship, there was already this big gap.
Yes, that was gone. That was not my doing.
Lockley, check the waters. Make sure the captain isn't trying to...
On it!
Well, if you were.
And you see, Lockley is desperately running around.
Okay, so multiple things are happening at once, Tom. Forgive us. But it sounds like, yes, we were sailing with your mother, whom we, at least me, or Beau and I at least better know as Queenie.
Queenie.
And funnily enough, she is currently not with us. She's alive, as far as I know. Yes, she's heading home. I don't know where exactly that is. The captain I likely would, but now I don't know where he is.
I can't find him! Help! I can't find him!
Beau will go and help Lockley try to find traces of the captain.
Beau, give me a body roll to try and safely get onto the deck.
Can I will myself? That's a 4.
You go and immediately get seared by the sun as you try to grab on, taking a damage there.
Oh, okay. I will assist Beau in...
I can do outside things if I'm relieved of these vines around my ankles.
Don't know about that.
We'll pause on that.
Fair enough.
Appreciate that help. Beau,
Yes.
here, just step on, and Sable will like lower so that he can like step onto her shoulder and just kind of like something.
Yeah, Beau, you can roll with luck now.
That's another 4.
Ooh, as you go and start like balancing and trying to get there, Sable, you're a lighter person. You're spongy. You don't have a lot of like, you're not very dense.
Thank you.
And so as you're trying to lift, both of you kind of fall over. And Sable, you actually kind of start sliding off like towards the edge of the ship because there's no wall here. And you like fall out. You're staring at the rushing water under the ship.
Oh.
You pull yourself back in, but you are gonna also take sunlight damage. Maybe just stay down there. Look through the portholes. Don't get hurt, please. Captain!
Lockley, take a breath. Take a breath.
If you didn't do this damage, and who did?
It appears you may have more enemies than just myself. Not that we're enemies. I mean, we might be enemies now. Jury is still out, but you say my mother is with you, but she is not with you. But you had her, but she is not here.
Correct. She's still with us, like she's part of our crew, but she has... she went to address something else.
Yes, and all these years, and Tom will look at Tuliere. She did not go looking for me.
She didn't know you were alive.
But she did not know I was dead either.
It was Captain's decision. As far as she knows, you are dead.
That doesn't make this any better, Julie.
It doesn't. I don't have a solution. It wasn't my decision, but I do think it was the correct decision. She is an undead progeny, cursed to live forever. Do you know what it's like to watch the ones that you love grow old and die?
I know what it is like to watch the ones that I love die, yes.
Guess we have something in common.
Yeah, Tom's eyes, get cloudy, and his haunches relax for the first time maybe ever. And he just looks at the floor and says, I would like a word with her, if I can, and then I will be on my way.
I'm gonna let Tom go.
Okay. The vines release.
Tom just sits on the floor.
Unfortunately, she's not currently with us, but when she returns...
I have waited 20 years. I will wait a while longer. I am very patient. And then Tom just looks at the ground and straight up trances, zones deeply out.
Okay then. Sable will slowly put her gun away. Okay, so just reassessing. We have a guest on the ship. We've lost the captain. We've lost the captain's quarters.
Correct.
And Queenie is somewhere. And the only person who knows where she went is probably hopefully you and the captain, right?
Actually, her being queen is actually new information for me as well.
Oh, fantastic. Okay.
Oh, Lockley. Oh, no.
Did you find anything of note, Lockley?
He sits up and takes a sec. Just, I found something.
Okay.
And you see he kind of like drags himself towards the shade where you guys are and holds out a shaking hand with a note. It was on the mast.
I take the note. My dearest vampires. Hello. It is I,
Captain Bloodbags, from the Sea's Ire. I wish I had the courage to tell you this face to face, but I fear it is best to act quickly and decisively. My care for you, my beloved crew, has a way of lulling me into complacency. An imagined sense of safety that I now realize is far more precarious than we would care to believe. It is time I take steps to rectify this danger we find ourselves facing. Without you, I would have nothing, which is unfair, because I have taken everything from you. In my hubris, I believed that granting you an extended chance at life, or unlife for that matter, was a grand favor, a gift I was bestowing onto you. But your lives were never mine to prolong, much less in the way I did. I have heard loud and clear your desires to act of your own accord, and I can play the petty tyrant no longer. It is not who I am. I am small. I am scared. And perhaps I must accept that I am alone in my aims. I grant to you your independence. Wield it well. I only wish I could unshackle you from myself. But as the creatures we are, our destinies are irrevocably entwined. I will endeavor to preserve your precious lives. The unholy grail may help with that. So thank you, Sable, for your bravery. Thank you all. When you find Queenie, offer her your warmth. She may be in need of it. Should I accomplish my aims, Arcus Crusadia will haunt you no longer, for there are debts I must repay. To you, Tuliere, yes, but to others as well. Others near and dear to my heart, whom I cannot disregard. Whatever you do, dear crew, live well. Never stop writing, Beau. The whole of creation sparkles more brightly with your creations in it. With love, Wilhelm Alfana, a.k.a. Captain Bloodbags. P.S. Please make sure to take care of Lockley. He deserves more than I could ever give.
So this is your captain? Tom has appeared directly behind Tuliere. It's just like, do we like this guy? Do we like him? Do I need to kill him? I can kill him if you want me to.
Oh my god.
If you kill him, we all die, so let's not do that. But
Okay.
I will kill him when I find him again, because what the fucking bullshit is
I'm
this?
so happy we're on the same page because what was that? What? Are you kidding me? Hold on.
Is it in his handwriting?
This cannot be real.
Is that his actual handwriting? Can we get a sample?
It looks to be in his handwriting in his signature red ink.
What sort of duress was he under when he wrote this? Because it did not sound like the Captain I knew.
And hold on. I'm trying to be cool. I'm trying to be cool about this. I'm really trying to just...
This is the man who turned my mother into into a vampire. Yes?
Correct. Yes. Each of us, technically. Well, minus Lockley, sorry. Okay. I mean, where is this coming from? I mean, I know we had our disagreement based on how to deal with this whole situation, but this is a bit dramatic.
He's going to get himself killed and by extension us.
What is this unholy grail? Will that separate, maybe stop your lives from being so intertwined?
No, that's a whole other thing, I suppose.
Well, Unn suggests that it does the opposite of what the Holy Grail does. And if Holy Grail is meant to give you everlasting life, I suppose Unholy Grail is meant to take it.
Huh.
If you can trust what the captain said, which who knows, you recall him saying it had the power to separate a soul from its body.
So we've got to go and save him from this mess that he's about to create for himself, yes?
Yeah.
Correct. It looks like no matter what, we still have to go after Arcus Crusadia and fast.
And then apparently also on top of that, find Queenie.
Yes, my mother. Is this happening before we find my mother? Is this happening after we find my mother?
See, now that has been the question for several sessions.
Tom starts wringing his hands.
Luckily, it seems that we have quite an adept individual to replace Queenie in this venture. So what do you say, Tom? Want to go help us save the captain, then return here for when Queenie returns to these shores?
I do not have much of a choice. I need closure on this matter. If my mother is alive and has not looked for me, I need to know.
Well, Mommy will be back here before you know it, but in the meantime, wouldn't you love to have an adventure with some of her pals, including some of her lovers?
Lovers!
That was a hee-haw.
Jumps backwards.
Tuliere like tugs on his neck like,
Which one of you? Which one of you?
Let's just say Sable's a real motherfucker.
Whoa!
My eyes sharpen.
Settle down. Settle.
Okay. We must rescue this captain because if he dies before I get to meet my mother, I will never have closure. That will be bad. And also my mother will be dead for real. Maybe the jury is out on how I feel about her. Because now that I know she is not dead and maybe in fact abandoned me, then my life is a little upended now.
she did not abandon you. Technically, I abandoned you, but that's...
Oh, I am aware. And Tom just stares daggers at Tuliere. But I have brought you to death's door, so I feel my revenge on you has been exacted.
Okay. So,
Where is my mother now? You said she went to Highclaw? What for?
She asked some butler guy, "Is that my son? Where is he?" And then got in a carriage,
yes.
if I'm remembering correctly.
Sorry. Wait, you had to lead with that. She is looking for me?
Yes, the butler convinced her to go home, I suppose, Highclaw. And yeah, she's, I suppose, kind of looking for you.
Look, honestly, Queenie had a lot of secrets she was also hiding from us. So whether she was secretly looking for you or not, not entirely sure. But really, we just found out that she, and I guess you, by proxy, are royalty.
She did not say?
No.
She did not. But I guess now it makes sense why she goes by Queenie.
My mother has made some choices. And I just look back and forth between all of you who may or may not be sleeping with my mother.
I assure you, I don't go for that particular gender.
Tom clocks this. Interesting. Yes, I will stay with you for the time being. It is weird to spend 20 years of your life looking for something only to find it and it be not what you expected.
That's utterly fair.
Yeah, it would have been easier if I could have just killed you and exacted my revenge, but,
Tell me about it. And you see this nearly 40-year-old dude just like slumped, looking at you with an exhausted looking face.
Do you two seek revenge?
No, I seek something else, but apparently it's might not be everything everyone thinks it is.
Oh, well, the only thing worse than not achieving your dream is finding it.
Ooh.
Tom stares into the distance for a really long time.
Sable's just gonna look at you guys and be like, Jesus Christ.
Let me write
my
that down.
Lanta.
And Beau takes out a bit of parchment and a quill and jots that down as inspiration for a poem for the future.
All right, enough of this. We either need to get our ship fixed or we need a new one.
I have a ship.
Oh,
What?
I mean, it is not a good ship or a large ship, but I've been, how you say, ship hopping?
well then what are we waiting for? Let's go. The captain's in danger.
It is bright out. I do not know if vampire rules.
Nightfall. We report to Horus. We have him continue to repair the ship. And then I suppose we move our coffins and take Tom's ship and come back for the Seasires.
Let's start moving then.
You see, Lockley is like chaining himself up to a coffin, like putting out on his back, and he goes, I'll get started.
I can help you.
As he like tries to do a pull-up with a whole-ass coffin on his back.
Can I just like lift it for him?
Yeah, give me a body roll.
That's a 9.
He had a mixed success, so he's like, yeah, and then you just push him up, and he goes, whoa. I'm not used to having a hand.
It is no problem. Do you want... You can just rest. I...
No.
Okay.
It is my duty. And he starts...
And what is your relationship to these people as we like trail off into the background?
I am their blood bag, you know.
And this is consensual?
Yeah. One day I'll be a vampire. Probably.
You want this?
Yeah.
I just assist him to the best of my ability.
You all make the preparations you can. Lockley, one by one, carries your coffins over to Tomcat's small sloop. You see, it is similar in concept to the Sea's Ire, but in a much, much worse state of disrepair.
Apologies.
Basic maintenance has not been performed on this ship. The sail is looking rough around the edges. You obviously do not have your nice little shade to extend. A lot of your upgrades are not present here. This is a bare-bones ship. The area that maybe seems to be the most well taken care of is just the cannons. But yeah, he kind of does what he can. He goes, hey guys, all right, I moved over. Oh, fuck. Everything I could.
Apologies for the disarray. This was not meant to be a permanent situation.
Beau, you catch Lockley looking at Tom, and Lockley is giving them the look they used to give you when you would not do a task well on the Sea's Ire. Yeah. No kidding, huh?
Yeah, I've been kind of busy.
Beau has a shit-eating grin that he just cannot hide.
Well, get settled in.
Any tasks you guys gotta take care of on shore before we go?
I do not. I'll stay put right here.
And I sit down and pull out a quill and parchment and just start scribbling.
I have to see a man about a ship.
Yes, I suppose Tuli and I will go visit Horace to check about those items. But Lockley, if you feel so inclined as to... and Sable just looks at the ship a bit. Tidy what you can before we set off?
Yeah, I've done my best to scrape barnacles off the rudder and whatnot. Just try not to delay too much. Unfortunately, I don't think I can rig up the shade on this ship, so any sort of work we do, I'm gonna need it to be at night with you guys, because
Right.
you're not gonna be able to go out on deck during the day.
Noted. Thank you, Lockley.
Yeah.
I can go out on deck during the day. And Tom just kind of gives Lockley a look.
Yeah, I meant for people to help me, not make situations worse.
Okay.
Well, all
Tom
right.
rolls up his sleeves.
Beau just like crosses his legs and just gets comfortable in wherever he's chosen to sit for the moment.
It did not take me much effort to tie you up last time. Let's just keep that in mind.
I've met one or two people who can do it better. He lowers himself off the side of the ship with a sponge, kind of like on like a rope swing, like one of those things, so he can just hang there. And he's
Oh
like,
my god.
Before Sable goes, Sable will crouch by Beau and just check in. Are you good to stay?
Oh, I am more than good to stay. I am very much enjoying this interesting and exciting turn of events. Thank you for checking in. You go enjoy the shore. I'll be right here.
For the record, Tuliere has picked up every flower and seed that he can to prepare for the travel.
Sable will go with Tuli, then be like, ready?
Let's go.
All right.
My beloved patrons, it is I, Captain Bloodbags, on my way to face what I must. I must confess to you, as I have no one else left to confess to. I am not entirely sure of my decision. I am simply doing as I must. But why? Why do we let old commitments bind us? How do we decide those that we love and what we will do for them? I ask myself that every minute of every day lately, and especially now that I came upon this. A message in the bottle in the ocean containing the special Dreambiversary art of all of the Sea's Ire crew. You can see me and Queenie and Beau and Sable and Tuliere, even Lockley's there. Oh, the art is just so beautiful, created by Colin, by the way. And to my understanding, this is the special Dreambiversary merch this month to celebrate 6 years of Dungeons and Dreams. So if you are interested in a signed print of this wonderful art, consider taking advantage of the 20% off discount at patreon.com/Dreambis. Oh, how I miss my beloved crew. But these beautiful renditions of them must keep me company during the long night to come. Thank you, patrons, for helping to preserve my sanity. Jerry Benetatos, Queso Loco, Greta and Beignet, Alex Capes My Ass, Ace Andrews, Regina Russell, Sam Olivos, Jordan Cobb, The Unnamed Rogue, NB Star, Doubtful Guest, Michael Richters, Davis Walden, Danny Dewdrop, Meat Mouse, Kelly Wolf, Brandon M. Bishop, Bridge, Twiglets, Joanna, Stan Sitzman, Scrambles the Death Dealer, Erin Adams, Nathan Mesnert, Rue Thanatos, Melissa Rain, Sensational, Batsa Plenty, Normally Me, Dane Kohlhoff, Loon, Faust the Heavenly Demonic Monster, David Carlton, Tracy Baby, Lord Braxton von Wendell III, Elastic Band, Who the Gang Sheep, Luke Vermin, MV Carr, Vico Cocorico, Mary Vig, Alyssa Barron, Jan, Scottish Alpaca, Kiara Bouye, Wayward Scientist, Chibs 1012, Kyle D, Shane Coffey, Donny Doster, Connor Canfield, Marco Moraes, Shadow Wolf, Tabitha, Cardboard, Blood Rose, Jonathan Love, The Meat-Slinging Menace, Douglas L. Conrad III, Habibi B, Colin, and Nick's Crypt Keeper. Until we meet again.
You all head down onto shore toward Tessie's as you see Lockley trying to clean like the just like almost borderline mildewy side of the ship covered in barnacles and algae. You see the like lettering on the side that at one point you think might have said something like the glass cannon.
Oh, God.
Now seems to only read the ass can.
And speak on
Down.
it.
That's so good. Write that down. Thank you.
But y'all head over to Horace's. You go up the stairs and it looks at you and goes, "Oh, hey, listen, I said I'd do work on your ship. That don't mean I'm gonna rebuild part of it. Sorry, I don't want to upset y'all or anything.
We did not anticipate the amount of repairs that would be ultimately necessary for the ship.
Yeah. I'm real nice. I took care of some of the stains on the floor for you, but asking me to rebuild a quarter of the ship, that's kind of not included in the price.
That's fair. We'll actually be taking up a different ship for an upcoming trip, so the Caesar will actually stay put.
Oh.
Could we ask you to repair that part of the ship instead of the upgrade?
Yeah, listen, I'm going to be transparent with you. Until I get some payment, I'm not going to be able to start repairs. Just because I trust y'all, but we're a smaller business, and it's going to take extra hands. It's going to take a lot of time, It's a big endeavor. I can keep an eye on her, keep her safe for you and whatnot, but I might need to wait until you got some wages to give me so I can hire some hands.
That's fair. Just if you could keep her safe for now. Thank you.
Yeah, I'll do what I can.
Well, on that note, we did want to check in on Queenie's armor and my hand, perchance.
Armor's repaired, and you see he, again, kind of digs around in the chest, and he goes, here you go. Now, only thing is, as far as your hand, sorry, I've been so busy with the ship, I haven't had enough time for proper R&D, and, it's just gonna take me another couple of days, if that's okay.
I suppose it has to be. I will say, though, we will be setting off tonight.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
No, it's not your fault.
That up.
No. It's really unforeseen circumstances, kind of.
Everything okay? Look, I don't like prying into my customers' personal lives, because we get all sorts here. But whatever happened to your ship, that didn't look light.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm surprised we didn't hear anything. Y'all get attacked or what?
We don't even have an answer for you. We have no idea. It was very sudden, and so basically we have to address that with parties that we think are involved. So that's where we're heading off to.
Okay.
Not sure when we'll be back, I'll be honest.
Right. Well, hey, God's speed, I guess. Wherever you're heading out, stay safe, stay solid.
Thank you, Horace. Take care of yourself.
Yeah, you too. And you all head out with your armor in tow.
Well, it's not really the answers I wanted, but I can't say I'm surprised.
It's all right. We'll get you a replacement for your arm.
It's fine. It's the least of my worries at this point. Speaking of, there's something I wanted to ask you about.
Should I ask people to take their headphones off?
I think so.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. I don't want you to take this the wrong way, and maybe I'm completely lost it. There was a lot happening this morning on the ship and heat of the moment and everything. But I did happen to notice that when Tom joined us this morning and you were trying to catch him with your vines, as you do, you didn't burn.
That's correct. You do realize that there are some dark gifts that allow you to overcome your weaknesses for a short amount of time.
No, I mean, I'll be honest, no, I don't know much about a lot of the dark gifts. The captain never shared too much with me in that regard, though of course I know there are some, but I did not know that one was an option.
Yes, it is a very particular ability.
Interesting. Can I roll to see if he's telling me the truth?
Yeah. Roll mind.
11!
Something feels a little bit off, Sable.
Any other fun gifts you have that you hadn't gotten to share with us before?
Lots of abilities that I haven't got to use yet, honestly.
Oh, that's, I suppose, somewhat exciting.
Are you okay, Sable?
Are you asking because of everything that's transpired this morning, or are you asking to deflect from the conversation that I was having with you?
I'm asking in general. I know we had serious conversations about everything, and it seems like after said conversations, the captain decided to take off in order to give the same thing that we were talking about.
Yeah, no, that was quite funny, actually. That was really laughable. I want to take that note seriously, but I simply can't, and oh god, everything just coming to light now is, I don't know, it's ironic, I guess, but still, his choice to go and do all this on his own, it's still selfish. It makes zero sense, considering he says he's taken everything from us and giving us the extended chance at life without a say was a favor, except it wasn't, and now he's still thinking he's doing us a favor, and he's not, because really he's just putting us all in danger once again, and it's hard for me to believe that the captain even wrote that. I don't know, there's something just weird about everything that's happening, but once we get him back, and we get Queenie back, and Tom reunites with his mum, which is another just crazy bomb to drop, everything will be fine. Right? And we'll all go back to sailing the high seas together, right?
Can I tell you a secret?
Yes.
Do you know why I joined the crew?
No, I suppose not really.
As you all may or may not be aware of, I am not one of the captain's spawn. I have a different situation to be taken care of by the name of Arcus Crusadia, which is part of the reason why the captain seems to have left to chase after him as a debt to me. Years ago, after barely surviving, I swore vengeance on Arcus. And not too long after, I ran into the captain. I had recently heard of blood-sucking monsters having attacked a nearby town, so naturally I figured that was where Arcus was. But when I arrived, I found 3 arguing vampires while Captain was tied up, and they forced him to drain a woman dry. Naturally, I freed the captain, and we came up with a deal. I helped him kill the pirates who had tied him up, and we decided to form a crew. I would help him get what he wanted to achieve, and in exchange, he would help me to kill Arcus Crusadia. 20-some-odd years later, and here we are.
So you're not directly linked? If the captain dies, you wouldn't...
That's correct.
Huh. I guess I can't say I'm not surprised, but...
I know it's a lot to take in.
Yeah.
But just know that the captain does feel very strongly about freedom and the price you have to pay in order to become a vampire. In fact, we've had many of those arguments each time one of you join the crew. Simply because while it is a gift, it is a curse as well.
Mm-hmm.
And a curse that we don't take lightly.
I guess I've never really considered the captain's perspective when deciding whether or not to turn us. I don't fully know Queenie's, whether or not she had an actual say, but knowing that you're not a vampire actually does...
I never said I'm not a vampire.
Oh.
I'm just not the captain's vampire.
Oh!
Although, and he'll transmute over the side of one of his fangs, and you'll see it goes back to a regular gold teeth. And he goes, it's true, I am not a vampire as well. And then he transmutes it back.
Okay. Yeah, no, I'm more confused than I was at the beginning of the conversation, but no, that's fine.
The captain doesn't know that either.
What? Are you serious?
Deadly serious.
Oh my god. All right. Okay.
Please, you cannot tell anyone.
No, I won't. Thank you for telling me. I think. I likely might die with the secret, but, okay. So, yeah, all right. Fun facts with Tuli. We should really have a little segment just for you, huh?
I assure you, this is the last secret.
Sure, that's what they always say. It's the last secret. Yeah, there's always something else. It's fine. Well, thank you, really, for telling me that does... you just got me thinking more. God damn it.
I will say one of my main goals is to figure out a way to undo vampirism so that not only you guys can choose to have your freedom back, but so someone else can as well.
Oh, wow. Well, if that's what would make you happy, here's hoping you figure that out.
It's not really about my happiness, but my duty to you and to others.
Please, Tuli. You've done more than enough for myself at the very least. But whatever I can do to aid you in this, I'd be more than happy to.
Thank you.
Damn, okay, with that, yeah.
Let's go save our stupid captain.
Let's do that, I guess. God, I'm gonna kick him. I don't know where I'm gonna kick him, but I'm gonna kick him really hard.
I'll hold him down for you.
Thank you. God, an idiot.
All right, I guess we walk back to the ship.
Okay, with that, do we see Beau, Tom? Are you guys up to anything in particular?
Beau is just finishing drafting a poem. He has been sitting observing the Lockley and Tom interactions and taking great pleasure in it.
Yeah, Tom is not like involving himself in Lockley's life at all anymore. I'm like, this guy sucks and he hates me, so I'm gonna like sit in the captain's chair or wherever I've been, just chilling in this sloop.
Yeah.
And just like staring into space.
Yeah, you see there's just a cot like in the captain's quarters, but otherwise it's fucking bare.
Yeah.
It is the pirate equivalent of men will live like this and say nothing's wrong.
Yeah, welcome to my Mojo Dojo Casa house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, Sable and Tuliere rejoin the crew.
Oh, hello. Welcome back.
Thank you.
I see you still don't have an arm. Terribly sorry. Or hand, rather, I suppose.
Hand, yeah. It's fine. It's, I'll have to make do for whatever we face.
Yes, well.
Shall we set sail?
Yes.
You all reunite aboard the Ascan, look out toward the shore in hopes of maybe seeing Queenie bounding down the beach. But she does not come. The ship takes off with a whoosh. Tessies grow smaller and smaller behind you as you wonder when you'll see your crewmate again. And what awaits you at Dead Wash Keep. Tuliere, you look out at the bow of the ship and remember that you were supposed to receive punishment for breaking one of the rules. And are rather grateful to find yourself aboard this real dinky-ass ship in this moment. But y'all sail for Dead Wash Keep. This is going to take you roughly 4 days. You are going to be sailing through the very turbulent waters of the Southern Source Sea. You know the rough triangle where the keep is supposed to be roughly located are very, very choppy. They're notorious for shipwrecks. This is a dangerous trek. So, who would like to give us our side quest roll?
Who feels lucky?
I will do it.
So, allow me to lay out the modifiers for you.
Please.
Tom, you have -1 for the sloop,
Sure.
-4 to account for 4 days.
Of course.
So that's -5.
Okay, yeah.
You have bad luck because of the waters.
Easy, yes.
And you have another bad luck because of the state of your ship.
Okay.
Double bad luck -5.
Yeah, no, that's fine. And I have expertise in sailing because I have lived my whole life on pirate ships.
So as long as it's not a crit, if you fail, it will become a mixed success.
It will probably be less than 6, so let's find out. Okay. The first one is a 3, and the second is a 2. So they all become
Double
negative.
bad
Roll a
luck.
third, you get double bad
Oh,
luck.
that is right, yes. The third is a 12. So God has smiled upon me only briefly.
2 -5 is a -3.
Yes, that seems good. That seems like a good roll.
Yeah.
Where does that fall on the chart, John?
Yeah.
Perilous danger.
Nah, I'm good at sailing. This will be fine.
You're great at sailing.
I'm so good.
Everyone except for Lockley and Tom, you are sleeping in your coffins in the hold as we are in the middle of broad daylight. We see these choppy, turbulent waters, and you see Lockley eyeing the helm, being like, "Are you sure you can handle it?"
What, do you think you can do better?
Yeah.
Do you want to fight me for it? I'll fight you right now, Lockley.
I'm not trying to fight you, I'm trying to
vampire
be practical.
want to be? Okay. I think I sail better than you sail.
Okay, vampire killer who, hardly even did any damage to anyone.
Oh, look at your friend. Look at your friend Tuliere. Tuli. I fucking grabbed
You mean
his
the one
ass.
sleeping in the hold of your ship right
He
now?
is fine now because I let him live. And
More like because you kind of didn't have a choice.
I will fight you right now. I will fight you right now.
He slaps you. He's like, "Stop!"
Yeah, I automatically fail every conversation roll, so I just start clawing at him and hissing. But it's not I'm not trying to kill him. I'm just fucking literally throwing
That's
a hissy
fucking
fit.
hilarious.
Yeah.
And as you guys start slap fighting, you fail to see something.
Oh no.
Behind you, and in fact all around the ship, we see things moving in the water. And then you're hissing and clawing at Lockley, and Lockley goes, "Stop! Stop! Stop! No, seriously, stop.
What?
Stop.
Do you feel like you can hissy fit better than I can hissy fit? Jeez.
Stop!" And he grabs your head and he turns it as you see a massive tentacle starting
Kraken?
to come out of the water. That is a critical success as suddenly you feel this giant tentacle come down and wrap around both of you, actually. And you hear, as you feel the life begin to get squeezed out of you. Please take one wound first, and you feel its movement beginning to move you towards the water, as if to drag you down as you leave the deck of the Ascan.
I have nimble. Acrobatic maneuvers may be performed without taking your action. So I would like to use my nimbleness to wiggle out.
Give me a body roll to try and wiggle out. Unfortunately, you feel dread set into your bones as you see 7 massive tentacles coming out of the water, enough to just absolutely obliterate your ship. You will be terrified and have bad luck on all rolls so long as you remain in vicinity of the Kraken.
This is fine. A second roll is a 9.
Full success. You feel Lockley wiggling, going, somebody help! And you manage to, in his wiggling, kind of find the gap in the tentacle and pop yourself out. You're standing on top of this massive writhing tentacle.
Yeah, I do not care much for this Lockley fellow, but I fear he may or may not be dating my mother, so I have an obligation, and I will take out my sword, and my goal is just to cut the tentacle off and drop both of us back onto the ship.
Give me an attack.
Oh god, okay, so it is a 7.
Okay, mixed success. You manage to slash the tentacle enough that it unfurls and you grab Lockley. But as you grab him, it drops you guys almost as if it touched a hot stove. And you, land on top of him on the deck. And you see you have knocked him out cold.
You are welcome.
Oh no.
Tuliere, your eyelids shoot open in the coffin as you hear what sounds like distant screams from Lockley.
I'm gonna grab my cloak, just open the door, and I'm like, Lockley, what's going on here?
You see Lockley passed out on the deck with Tomcat wielding a sword and 7 massive kraken tentacles sticking out of the water as you become terrified.
This one was not me either.
I'm going to throw out a seed out into the deck, and I'm gonna attempt to cast Spell Slinger.
Ooh, okay. Give me a will roll.
9.
Full success. You shoot these seeds out, and we see that green magical energy of yours come out and blast this thing, and the tentacle kind of reacts. But it does not seem to do lasting damage. Tomcat, you also look at that tentacle and see that while you got it to drop you, it was like a mosquito scratch. You do not see any notable change in condition. You get the sense that these attacks are almost too small to penetrate this creature.
I think we have to run, and by run I mean use the cannons while I sail away.
We need to get out of here as fast as possible.
And a critical success. You see 3 of those tentacles wrap around the Ascan and begin to pull as you see boards splintering off the side as those kind of hooked suckers dig in and begin to rip across it. It is going to take 2 damage.
All hands on deck.
I would like to use my expertise in sailing to try and sail away.
Okay, go ahead and give me a mind roll to maneuver.
No, I am so dumb. That is a 7.
Mixed success. You take control of the helm, begin kind of navigating and like tugging on the string. I imagine that because you are used to sailing this by yourself, you have like extra ropes tied onto the ropes so that you can kind of pull them from where you're navigating.
I have Home Aloned it, yeah.
And you're trying to kind of get everything going, and while you do manage to kind of slip through the tentacles' grasps, they kind of let go. They continue chasing you, and as they slide across the deck, you see they knock Lockley's unconscious body into the water.
No!
Sable and Beau, you guys hear Tuliere yelling at you guys. All hands on deck! All hands on deck!
Do we see that Lockley has been thrown overboard?
You all run out, see 7 tentacles, are terrified, will have bad luck while you remain aware of the tentacles' presence, and manage to just see Lockley's little foot sliding off the deck.
No! Sable is going to, as quickly as she possibly can, she's going to run to the edge of the ship, and she's going to use Wallcrawler to kind of step off and walk along that wall of the ship and try and use her whip to use as like leverage to like be able to pull him back up.
Yeah, I'm going to say this is more athletic than anything, so give me a body roll to try and get Lockley out of the water.
Ha! Okay, that's an 8.
Mixed success. You manage to grab Lockley. You're like sticking to the ship sideways. You grab Lockley, pull him out, and as you do, your hood falls off and you feel your face begin to burn. And you are going to take 1 damage in the time it takes you to get back onto the ship.
That's fine, that's worth it.
So let's say I use this turn to use Cunning Linguist to speak the language of the Kraken. Would you then allow me the next turn to mesmerize it, because then I'm speaking its language?
I'll let you do both right now, single action.
Okay.
But bad luck.
I already had bad luck from being terrified, though, right?
Yes, so double bad luck.
I'm gonna go for this. Oh. With my will, it's a 3.
No.
Was that a critical failure?
Yeah, I surely did.
Beau, you are
we're
awoken from your slumber. You stumble out onto the bright sunny deck, and you have this bright idea, this really brilliant idea, so bright, almost as bright as the sun that is shining down. And you start trying to cast this spell. You feel the sting of the sun, and you will have to exhaust both abilities on the critical fail.
Damn it.
Beau, Sable, man the cannons.
Right.
Cat, get us out of here.
How did you know my middle name was Cat?
Ooh, critical success.
Goddamn.
Doda.
Tom, you see this giant tentacle whip around, and it comes and just batters you straight off the ship and straight into another sucker that then curls around you, dealing 2 damage.
Death roll? Is that what happens?
Oh.
You are unconscious. You are dying.
Yes.
Okay.
Because I have no armor.
You all see the dying tomcat in the tentacle's grip about to get pulled underwater as you see all of these things surrounding you.
Change of plans. Beau, grab the helm. Sable, grab the cannons. And I'm gonna cast Swarmer to try to create giant vines. One to steal back Tom, and the other one to try to wrap up the Kraken with as many legs as possible.
Okay, give me a will roll. You do have bad luck because you're terrified.
So it's flat then, because I always have good luck to cast spells.
Nice.
9.
Full success. You see Tuliere kind of looks out at the water and like splays his fingers, and you see the water begins to bubble. And then these 2 massive tentacles of his own, made of these amalgams of seaweed and algae, whip out. One of them rips Tom out of the Kraken's grasp, and the other is going to try and peel back its tentacles, granting you guys luck on attempts to escape. But you see Tuliere is there like fucking like sweat, like borderline about to bleed from his eyes. Like,
Get us out of here now.
Beau has run to the helm and will stir the ship.
Yeah, Tuli told me to man the cannons, so I would like to take aim and shoot at the Kraken.
okay, please fire a mind roll.
Okay, that's a 7.
Mixed success. You fire, manage to land, and it blows this big, meaty chunk off the Kraken.
Nice.
The tentacle kind of writhes in pain. This is a palpable hit. It is still fucking massive.
Yeah.
It is going to reflexively try and swipe at the ship. That is another critical success. As
Dude.
boom, it comes down. The ship takes another 2 damage. It knocks the mast clean off, ripping everything off. The ship is down to 1 health.
This is where we die, right? I mean,
No, this is fine. We will be fine.
It is a new turn. Beau, I believe you are at the helm if you would like to try to escape.
Please.
yeah.
Ideally.
Yeah, ideally that is what is going to happen. So, Beau is at the helm.
He has double good luck. He has bad luck from seeing the Kraken and bad luck from the state of the ship.
You can do it, Beau.
That's a 6.
Beau, you are fighting this helm. It is doing the thing where it's like resisting, and you are trying to navigate through the tentacles, get you guys out. You start making way, and then one of the last tentacles is going to try and swipe at you. And with another critical success,
Dude.
the tentacle comes up, grabs the ass can, and rips it in two. It rips it so hard that the ship actually goes like up into the air and splashes down. All of you get hit with running water. Vampires taking 1 damage. You can all take 1 action before the ship sinks.
I don't think a repair kit is gonna do anything, right? Just thought I'd ask.
Your coffins float, right?
You've never had occasion to find out.
This is the time.
Well, as it splits in 2, do I see my coffin floating in the water?
So the ship is broken in 2, and so you can see into the hold easily.
Right.
You all see your coffins piled up inside the hull, and water slowly beginning to pour in. They are not submerged yet, but they will be in a turn.
Tuli, Beau, I'm gonna try something, and if it doesn't work, it's been an honor. And with that, Sable pushes her coffin off the ship.
Natural 12, it floats.
Yes! And with that, the last thing you see is Sable just jumping overboard. You don't see her coffin in the water. You don't see her coffin in the water. You just see her jump overboard. But then as she finds her footing standing on her coffin, she like stands to her full height, and then you just see her head bobbing. She's like, push your coffins out and jump and grab Lockley and Tom as well.
Tom, please give me a death roll.
That is a 9.
9 is a success. You are unconscious but stable. No trauma, but any further damage taken will kill you.
I do one of the big cat stretches. And I go right back to bed. Yeah, it's really cute. Let the record show.
Tuliere is gonna grab Lockley and Tom with Swarmer, and I guess he too is gonna try to jump into his coffin.
Give me a will roll, please.
7.
Mixed success. Are you gonna grab Tom or are you gonna grab Lockley?
Damn. I'm gonna grab Tom first, and then I'll come back for Lockley.
Tuliere, you grab Tom with a vine.
And toss him safely to one of the floating coffins, choosing to remain on the ship.
Here.
But unfortunately, Tuliere, as your vine reaches for Lockley, you see one of the Kraken's tentacles kind of crush it and dispel it as the spell kind of becomes ineffective and the plants fall apart.
You see Beau, like, clinging to the side of the ship as it's been cracked in half and is beginning to sink. He's looking around frantically. He sees Sable, head above, like, the side of the ship, just bobbing up and down as she's standing on something. And Beau zeroes in on Lockley's unconscious body. You see his shoulder blades start to pop out of place. His body starts to shrink down, and wings take the place of his arms as he swoops over to Lockley and reaches out with his bat feet and will try to grip and at least keep him from submerging under the water. That's an 8.
Mixed success. You grab Lockley's unconscious form. He goes, and you begin trying to flap him over. You're getting to the coffin. You see a large wave coming. And Beau, do you put Lockley in the coffin, or do you put yourself in the coffin, knowing that whichever person does not get in is going to go beneath the tide?
I put Lockley in the coffin.
And as you drop Lockley's body in the coffin, we see a massive wave overtake Beau. You each sit in your respective coffins, kraken tentacles all around you, waves tossing and turning, and you know that the only way to maybe survive this is to close your coffins and pray.
And Beau is going to swim wildly to his coffin and try to climb in and seal himself in with Lockley.
Okay, give me a body roll.
Bad luck, -1. That's a 3.
Sable, you manage to catch a glimpse of Beau. His head breaks up above the waves, but you see he still has like bat skin on his chest because it hasn't finished transforming. And you see the flesh burning away. He goes back under the waves. He's trying to swim, but the skin, all of the flesh between his fingers is disintegrating so rapidly that he's not really getting anywhere as he loses his ability to push against the tide.
I want to swim up onto one of the coffins.
Yeah.
And then cast Swarmer to try to grab Beau and throw him in one coffin. I want to shut Sable's coffin.
Give me a body roll to try and get to reach one of the coffins as you're in the tide.
9.
Full success. You all see Tuliere breaks above the tide and then takes a breath and goes under again where it's easier to swim so that he's not against the choppy waves, and see him kind of splat out on top of one of the coffins.
Is there any way for me to use my whip to try and pull Beau up, at the very least?
I'll let you make a mind roll.
Oh, well. Yeah, it doesn't get any worse than that. That's a 2.
Ooh, failure. You crack the whip and it just helplessly splashes against the tide. At this point, that has been everyone's actions. Nobody closed any of the coffins. I'm going to roll luck to see how each of the coffins does.
Okay.
Sable and Tom, you are good.
Nice.
Tuliere, you see your coffin beginning to fill with water. It is going to sink next turn no matter what, but if you seal it, the water inside may not be running. Beau, your coffin also bobs up and down with Lockley inside it, does not fill with water.
Okay.
New round. Sable, you're in the coffin, bobbing in the water, still open, but safe for now. Beau, your coffin is safe, but you are in the water. Tuliere, you are on top of the coffin. It is about to sink, but you may try to cast your Swarmer if you'd like.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to cast Swarmer to try to get Beau up, and then I'll probably, I guess, close his casket.
Okay, Tuliere, give me a will roll to try and once again use Swarmer to get Beau out of the water.
Not 12.
God.
Not only do you manage to pull Beau out, as you pull him out, you can see through him as he has almost dissolved in the water. You fling him into the coffin, and with that nat 12, you can take one extra action with them. What would you like to do?
Close my coffin.
Okay, you use the Swarmer to close your coffin's lid. The rest of you see as now that he has water, the coffin is doing that thing where it's like almost trying to sink, but he might be safe inside as the water inside is not necessarily running. Sable, Beau, would either of you like to take actions?
Now that I see that Beau is safely in his coffin, she's gonna be like, close your lid and pray. And she's gonna close her lid and pray.
Sable seals the lid.
And Beau looks and sees that he's safely in the coffin now. He reaches up with his arms, grabs the lid, and seals himself inside.
With that, we see all 3 coffins closed. They bob in the tide as the Kraken swipes through the water. Tuliere's coffin threatening perilously to perhaps sink beneath the tide as we watch the Ascan sink beneath the turbulent source waters of the southern Source Sea.
This has been Blood and Booty, a naughty nautical actual play adventure of vampirates. Blood and Booty features the vocal talents of Amanda Fernandez-Acosta as Sable, Hannah Schooner as Queenie, Kayla Temshiv as Tomas, Michael Pisani as Beau, and TJ Berry as Tuliere. The rest of the world is voiced by your BG, Giancarlo Herrera, with editing by Giancarlo Herrera and Hannah Schooner, and sound design by Giancarlo Herrera. Blood and Booty is played on the free Mischief TTRPG with the Vampirism and Pirate expansions, available at mischiefrpg.com. If you'd like to support the show, consider signing up for the Patreon at patreon.com/Drimbus, where you can get access to exclusive bonus content, patron merch, Drimbus TTRPGs, the patron Discord, and more. Thank you all so much for listening, and we will see you all next week. Here we go, old girl. That's it. Time to put our hard-won